All right, good morning everybody. Good morning grandmas. We are in France. We have our bicycle right here next to this trash can. And it looks like TSA did indeed inspect it. About an 8.5-hour flight. Not too bad, but I did get an entire row to myself, which was quite fortunate. I got a decent night's sleep. You can see my skewer pokes through there. I'm gonna put it together and we're gonna ride out of the airport. Inspected by TSA. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's about 45 euros, and I couldn't even find where the Uber spot was. Plus, you get hit by a bunch of people wanting to sell you taxis that are overpriced. And I have a vehicle that I can ride, even though I haven't had a lot of sleep and I don't have a lot of water. I'm still going to remove it and ride into Paris, which will be a blast. Ugh. Check it out. We've got a bike. Now, if I can remember everything I gotta do in reverse order, kind of like that. And we'll put it up a little bit more. But everything seems to be in pretty decent condition. We're gonna put on the pedals. Oops. Put on the left pedal, which is reverse threaded. It's beautiful outside. It's like 75 degrees. I cannot believe how gorgeous it is right now. Other pedal, which is regular threaded. Saddle. Put on the saddle. There's a saddle. All right. Now we're gonna flip her over. Beautiful. All right, we are installing the front fork mount rack. It's just 2 screws, one on a lower braze-on, and then a custom piece of hardware that I just got from the hardware store right before I left, which is just a M6, I believe. M6 Allen key. I think it's a 4mm with a nylon threaded nut. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, second rack. This is the biggest pain in the butt. Traveling with the bicycle and then getting it to the airport, packing it, pain in the butt, getting it out, packing it, pain in the butt. But it is a necessary evil in order to have an amazing experience and to cut costs. You bring your own bicycle, because how much is a bicycle going to cost in France, you know? It could cost a lot of money. But bringing my own bicycle and my own gear that I like thrifted brings the costs down immensely, right? Ugh, I have no internet. Well, I have no SIM card. So my plan is once I get all this together, I'm gonna go inside, go to the GPS, hit the GPS to how to get into the city, and then follow the GPS going into the city. We're going to reattach the front brake, going to put on the front wheel, select that. There we go. Everything is looking pretty decent. A little bit of rub on the brakes. Not too bad. All right, now we're gonna pump up the wheels. I had to go to Walmart because I did not have a pump. So I literally went to Walmart and bought this $15 pump before I left because I don't have a pump and I do not have something to cut this. Great. All right. Hopefully I can cut them with that. There we go. A little twist. You can break the twist ties. Those are gonna go straight in the little French garbage can. And we're gonna pump her up. Get at least some pressure into the tires. Because you have to fly with flat tires. Otherwise the airplane, the pressure or whatever, will explode. So it's a nice little pump. Never used this one before, but it does have a gauge on it. It was about 15 bucks plus tax. All right, we are pumping. $15 pump just to get some air pressure in here. I think I'll dial it up to about 50, and then with all the weight that'll probably bring it up to like 60, and I think it's supposed to be at 60 psi. But I did step away from it. It's crazy inside. I couldn't put the bike together inside. Like a million people are gonna be looking at me. So we do it outside. All right, we're about a little, but I feel like me finding the Uber place or finding the transit area or whatever would be just as long as me putting together my bicycle and just starting to ride. Like, I didn't get that great night's sleep, but you don't always get a really great night's sleep on a bicycle tour, so that's okay. My ticket was $240 one way, and I also bought it about 2 weeks ago, so I feel like I got a pretty good deal, and they gave me an entire row of 3 people, or sorry, 3 seats, so I didn't have to sit next to nobody, which was nice. And I was able to stretch out a little bit, even though my neck hurts, like right now, from trying to sleep. It's just how it goes. 3 empty seats definitely is better than just 1. Can't wait to just start riding. It's gonna be awesome. Probably gonna run inside, fill up my water bottles before I leave. I saw a water fountain right around the corner. 45 psi in the front. There we go. Dang, it's starting to really look like a bicycle now. Pedals need to go on a little bit tighter because I did just kind of attach them just a little bit. All right, pedals are fully attached. Handlebar bags going on. I'm gonna have to get some water for this ride. I am so dehydrated. So, how does this work? I'm gonna fill up our water bottles before we head out. Probably rinse it out once. I'll do 1 rinse out because I don't know how long these water bottles have been nasty. But this is some cold French water. Rinse that bad boy out because this bottle's been sitting in my garage for a long time. All right, so I couldn't find a bathroom inside. Therefore, I am going to just change into my shorts out here. Found a nice little piece of concrete to separate me from the army or the security or whatever. The guys with the guns. But French is pretty open, I think, about seeing just some underwear for a second. So that's all good. And just like that, I changed my britches. Okay, so we are going to Terminal 3. We started at Terminal 1, and that's how we're going to ride into the city. So I'm on this people mover with the bike. I just asked information. He said, take the free shuttle to Terminal 3, and you'll be able to ride out from there. Because Terminal 1 is confusing. That's where I'm at right now, and I'm having no luck finding where I'm supposed to be going. So hopefully this free shuttle will take me to Terminal 3. Yep. All right, we are on the terminal. Fits bikes perfectly fine. Not an issue at all. Bikes on an escalator is not the greatest idea. I lost my bearing a little bit, but it is doable. Just like this. This looks more like a station that I would be able to ride out of, rather than getting bombarded with a bunch of taxi guys from Terminal 1. Sweet. Kilometer ride, 1 hour and 34 minutes. Let's go. Oof. Freaking neck is killing me from the ride. I can like barely turn it. It's just killing me. Hey, we got a bike route. That didn't take long. Maybe about 15 minutes of confusion, and now we're on a beautiful bike route, and I smell cows. All right, so this is one of the joys of bicycle touring in a foreign country. You literally like have no idea. Well, I have no idea how the roads work or the path that I'm supposed to take. I had to turn on my GPS with T-Mobile roaming, and that's helping me get around right now, but it's still a bunch of crap like that where it's just, I don't know the right roads. I mean, you really don't. And yeah, I don't even know if this goes all the way into the city or not, but it would be extremely difficult without a GPS on a phone. So we have it so easy. All right, now that is quite beautiful. The path is nice. There's a little bit of trash, but open road. Beautiful, beautiful opening to France. Very happy. All right, we have made it to some sort of city, maybe the outsides of Paris. It is cute. Check out, they got these little itty bitty turn lights. They're so small, so cute. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Turn right to stay on route to Finlop, then turn left onto Rue de la Prairie.
We're in a little back neighborhood. Following the river. Beautiful graffiti all over the place. Dead rats. Follow that guy. Following this guy. Ooh, there's a pharmacy. We got some pretty decent cycling paths in the city. It seems like this is the way to go. A lot of gyms are up in the traffic area, but I've just kind of been following this guy. It's pretty fun other than my neck hurting. Oh, here's a guy on a boosted board. Just hit it, ate it. It's like a giant bridge overlooking, I don't know, but I'm getting close. I think I'm like 8 minutes from their hotel, something like that. City traffic. We are probably nearing the city center. This is absolute insanity. But when will I be able to ride in downtown Paris? Or like Old Town Paris. I'm gonna follow him. All right, well, we did make it through the traffic. It was pretty crazy. Rachel's gonna meet me. We're outside the hotel she's staying at. Banque Hotel Paris. It's pretty cool. Everything looks very concrete and old, but yeah, made it. Didn't die. Eventually the micro SD card filled up with footage, so it didn't even get me, like, we stayed at a 5-star hotel that night. Rachel had booked it for the trip. I was supposed to be in France for like the last 2 weeks, but there was something that happened, an opportunity that was possible but missed back in the US. Don't really want to get into that, but possibility for a big buy for vintage hats, but it ended up getting messed up with timing. But anyways, stayed at the 5-star hotel. Some people saw some stuff on Instagram. The hotel wasn't too happy that I had a bicycle. They're like, you can't bring that in here. And I was like, well, where do you want me to put it? You figure out a place to put it. So they put it in the stairwell. The hotel was very dark. It was like, I think it was a bank. It was called Banque, Hotel Banque or Banqui. And it was a bank converted into a hotel, I think. It was really dim on the inside, but apparently it was a 5-star hotel. And Rachel has a really high status with Marriott or IHG or something, so it got us some free breakfast, which was nice. The gym was ridiculous at the hotel. They had 2 bike machines, treadmill machine, an elliptical, 2 showers, a sauna, and then dumbbells, aerobic dumbbells without any aerobic area that went up to 10 kilograms. Been in Paris for a couple of days, got a couple of rides in, from the airport and back to the airport. Rachel flew out earlier today, and I am here by myself awaiting Codey. She booked me this hotel. I could have just stayed at the airport. That's usually what I would have done, but she has points, so why not? But yeah, Codey comes in tomorrow. I think I'm going to go to a thrift store today. I'll bring the camera, and I'll talk to you guys then. Thanks for watching. Bye.